Or they see it was me. If you're looking for an easy way to get to pro this season, you probably want to play Enslave 6 Nilfgaard. I don't even play Nilfgaard. It's my faction with the least amount of wins, and I put together what I know best here, thinking about our matchups, and you know, you don't even have to play it properly to get a ton of points and to get a ton of value and just to really cheese your way through the ladder. So, you know, that's what we're going to be doing today, and I decided to go the assimilate route because I felt like if we went super tactics with the siege engines, Hefty Helge is always going to get killed in a mirror match. It's going to get killed against everyone who's using like a Toad Prince, you know. So much Nilfgaard on the ladder, so many tourney jousts on the ladder right now. I don't think that this sticks for 8. Same thing applies with these, and we only have to have 13 units, so it gets tough with this sort of archetype to choose which units you're trying to play, but I like the way that it is right now. So, starting off, we have Torres. Generally speaking, we're going to be playing him when we don't have a round under our belt, so we're able to give 3 units in the opponent's deck with 10 or less provision spying, and we get to basically put a copy of them in our deck as well. So that's going to help set up Terra Nova. It's also going to help us get better cards later on in the game, so we're adding more gold cards to the game, which means we're playing less of the bronze. So that makes it so that we have kind of like a powerhouse top end. And you can actually use the order to banish up to 3 cards from our starting deck, which is massive. If we do win a round, assuming that we don't draw Torres, usually when I draw him, I play him, but if we don't draw him, we get the second version here, which is not bad, right? It's not amazing either. You get more assimilate procs, you get a little bit of a boost if it's like an engine, something you want to keep on the board, but we're generally going for his final form, not his first form. Terra Nova's great, has assimilate as an engine. We can spawn and play a base copy of a non-disloyal unit you gave spine to during the game, excluding self. This will trigger off of the leader ability. So if I see something, he's set up. If I use Torres, he's set up. If I go and use a mage torturer, he's set up. So you get the idea. We can really pick and choose throughout the game what we want for Terra Nova. Don't put him on an empty board at the beginning of the game, I swear. Okay? I have some control here with Stefan. So deploy, spawn, ace up the sleeve. For each 3 tactics in your starting deck, we have 12 tactics in the deck, which means we get 4 of them. They deal 2 damage each, and they proc assimilate. So they'll trigger Torres, they'll trigger Terra Nova, and they'll trigger Brathens and Vigo. They'll also trigger these, okay? So you can imagine how it's an offensive play. It's also a defensive play. It's actually one of the craziest plays in the entire game. So you definitely want Stefan in a deck like this. Brathens makes a lot of sense if you're taking the assimilate route. We're able to create and play a bronze disloyal unit from our starting deck. Again, we have Duchess Informant, so we can copy and play one of their bronze cards. I like Duchess. I think Duchess is really good right now just because over the last few patches going into Sunset, there are a lot of great bronze cards in the game that they created. So you're always going to get good value on the Duchess Informant. You don't need to add a second one because we have Q, we have Brathens, we have Vigo. So we're going to be playing multiple instances of Informant anyways. But she's great. And for proactivity, because this deck is very reactive, we have Emissary. So in round 1, you could flip Magic Lamp into a Djinn, you could play an Emissary, and you could do that, right? Sometimes you got to play Brathens on an empty board. So it's nice to be able to have Emissary as a backup option for Brathens, which is why Emissary was chosen, opposed to something like the Infiltrator. Although she's not bad, and you could put her, it's not terrible. She does help set up coups nicely too, for death blows, but we have enough spying, it doesn't really matter. So that's kind of what's going on with that. Vigo's great. Create and play a 1-power copy of a bronze unit from our starting deck. So we're going to be getting either a Nausicaa, Emissary, Torturer, or Informant. It's very dialed in. We know exactly what we're expecting. right? There's a 25% chance we miss what we're hoping for, but more often than not, I think we're just good to go. Okay, Nazca's makes sense, right? We can use these to defend a bleed into a round 2 if they win on even in round 1, because a lot of opponents will go, you know what? We beat Nilfgaard on even, we got to push to get all the gold cards out of the way, and we might be able to defend that with like a Vigo plus a couple sergeants. At the very least, if not, we can go to round 3 with a couple of these here too, right? Depending on what we get, sometimes we might want to put one back for something gold that we create and get out of their deck that we can draw into, but more often than not, you're wanting to play at least one of these in a game, which is great. So we have that for assimilate procs as well because of the battle prep that it makes. And then we have the experimental remedy so that we could play something from their grave. It's kind of like a pseudo squirrel if there's a card we don't want to see come back. A lot of monsters on the ladder right now, monsters like to bring things back from the grave. We can go ahead and play something. Or just an engine from Qcento, an engine from Nilfgaard. There's actually a lot of great things we could play. Personally, I like control. Damage by 6 on an empty row. Decreased by 1 for each non-spying unit adjacent. So it goes down to 4 at the low end, but we can sort of fix that up a little bit with our spying stuff if we need to. I'm aiming to get 6 damage here. Whether we chip something down so that we could take with the leader, or we just remove an engine altogether, it's good to have. Joust can be used offensively or defensively, so we're getting a bunch of points from having the control here, you know, just flexibility with those options, removing engines and all that. Diplo just makes sense, create and plays are great for assimilate. Obsidian Mirror, we double up on these here, but we're probably not going to be keeping the second one because we can banish with Torres, or if we take Calvite, we're top decking better anyways, so we're not holding them. But to be able to spawn 1 power copies to 3 enemy bronze units on their opposite row, if you're playing against like really any Skellige, any Nilfgaard, anything, you're getting crazy value off the bronzes. So to have these there is great. A little bit of a defensive play. It helps kind of make Vilgefortz a little bit more worthwhile, and it helps basically defend some of the assimilate engines that we have on our side of the board. So Booherts are really good for that. Nice low unit deck, the way I like to play. This is probably one of my preferred ways to play Nilfgaard. I've always liked Enslave better than Double Cross, just because of the control. But in a mirror match, Double Cross might do a little bit better because of their leader ability, and because they have that extra provision or 2, so, you know, that's that. But for now, I'm liking the way that this is going, and it keeps the climb looking pretty easy, so hopefully you enjoy this. I got 5 games with live commentary for reference, and if you enjoy the video, don't forget to sub to the channel. I'm trying to post daily right now, so there's always going to be new Gwent content when you show up. Alright, first up here we have Syndicate, Hidden Cache. I forgot to put on cosmetics. So this is more of a round 2 card. This is not bad for round 1 because they're going to play a lot of engines. Maybe one of these goes back. Realistically, it's just Calvite, maybe, or Torres. It's probably going to be Torres before we do the Calvite.
Shall one day know order again.
I like the idea of the Purify and the Defender. Little coin generation as well, because then we can get through both defenders and then not have to spend leader on it. And we're likely just going to banish some 4s, right? Let's get rid of one of the mirrors. I don't think we need two.
Onward, sons of Nilfgaard!
It's an easy clap right there.
Target acquired.
Abandon your false gods!
I'm not sure why they didn't click it. Maybe we can roll some damage. No? Melee's not bad still. Saw would have still come out at 7 if they did the first click, but... From my opponent's faction. We're not going to be getting a lock. I could probably just play one more turn here. I don't think using leader is a good idea. Sucrose.
Lead business would involve so much business.
I'm glad to see that now, because they would have likely put that beside a defender token. Imagine having to put a defender plus a defender behind the defender. That's crazy. So they'll take it in one card, I'm sure. Assuming that they don't spend any coin. Because they're getting 6 boost off of this, so it's most of the work out of the way. They just play something inexpensive. The issue is that if they have all gold cards, right? I'm thinking they have gold cards because they play this now for no reason. It's got to be the worst card of their hand. Yeah, boat's bricked. We didn't see that earlier. Usually it's a staple. Problem is that it actually doesn't get them ahead. That's 1 point. I just play. I guess townsfolk first wouldn't have done it. Wow. So we win the game. Got your defender. Perfect. Stefan's gonna eat through theirs. I think we could go ahead and get rid of the Diplo. Obsidian Mirror, I feel like would do very well in a matchup like this, you know? We're going to be pulling into either Cockstein or the Sergeants next. So we're pretty much where we need to be as far as endgame, you know? Wait. I actually have to redraw though, don't I? Because what am I going to play? Oh my gosh. If I go Vigo first, I get more assimilate points off of everything else, so...
What is
It's probably just that. Just because I don't know if giving that spying and getting a 1-point copy is really worth.
This world, only two things are certain.
Do we steal it?
You base your contention on erroneous
Just give it a
assumptions.
second. I don't think we need to use leader yet. Alright, we take Vilg.
Do you have a loyalty discount by chance?
I don't love this, but they're broke. They also boost up Emissary, which is very good for me. We get more coup value. I'm not really sure why you'd want to go and do that, but... Got no words, man. Wonder if I should take her. I think what I'm gonna do for real is just this for now.
Your humble servant.
We could value the cards a bit more because they can always play around this in round 3 with their Azar. And then we have to kind of go through the effort of killing them and some. There we go. So we got Scenario out of the way. We got Candle out of the way. Or at least, sort of, halfway there. Gudrun, play. Saul. Bank. We're going to be pulling into Nausicaa, if I'm not mistaken. I think that's the hand. Terra Nova into a defender, or because then I can copy a spender if we get no tribute. Could just do a 1, yeah? I'll do it that way. Not gonna pay because I have this I could pay with.
This map really isn't helping at all.
Fee 3, Horde 7, Profit 3.
True love could lift the curse, but who would
It's
love
not
such a
terrible.
freak?
My duty? To stick my nose where it doesn't belong. I'll scrub the decks with your
So we kill the Exora. Guess that's the move. Before they get down Defender, that's the next step for them.
Revolution is inevitable, merely a matter of time.
Okay. That's game 1. Next up here we got Skellige, Onslaught. A lot of good things that we can enslave, assuming it's regular pirates, and a lot of good things we can make copies of. I'd like to keep this in round 1. I think we're going to get good value from it. This can go away. That's okay. At least we have Buhurt and Vilk in the same round. And even though we don't have Torres, we got our assimilate engines here. It works. Why they're roping me is beyond me, but...
Hey, listen here. Listen well.
Wait, what? Where did it go? Draw card 3, 6, 9? Huh?
Onward, sons of Nilfgaard!
Did it just not work? Weird. So with this, they're cooking, for sure. I just need to get down and assimilate engine. If this is like a point slam late game, at least we're getting a bunch of points, but... Constructs. It won't be that for me, because we're going to be playing a base copy of it. I could just do this, because then they won't actually... You see? So they're playing more or less tempo dump constructs. Since they have constructs and they're focusing on armor, I think this has something to do with Iris Shade. Oh, they're spending stuff that you don't want to spend, you know? I'm just gonna kill it so that they kind of panic a little bit here, but... I'm probably gonna pass here at 6. So they passed, they want the long round 3. I don't think it's actually worth using Vilg yet, but we might get something good.
Mistake stars reflected in a pond for the night sky.
That's actually nice. I mean, they get the 1 carryover, but at least we get it in 1. 1 gold card plus a consistency card. I think we actually did a little bit better in that round. That is my tall punish, so if they're going to be doing some crazy armor thing, we got to be careful, but Q is good here. I think naturally we just go for the gold cards now, right? So what does the new Torres do? Or not new Torres, but it's not from your starting deck. It's okay. We're just gonna pass at 7. This way as well, we get 2 Nausicaas and we get either Duchess or Remedy. Just a random ass leader. Okay. You could have just played it from hand and had more points. I guess they just didn't want to get the kickback from that. It's alright with me. So you're dumping a card or you're not. It's just a small choice, you know? Lippy. Yo. That's tough, bro. That's kind of a lot of stuff that you'd probably want to do later. They get back to constructs. They lose 2 of them, though. That was a bad Lippy, in my opinion. They must have a compass. There's no other way that you're doing that if you don't have a compass. Like, you're getting rid of this. Yeah, play 4 rock barrages from deck. Wait, life? I don't think you can make any more, can you? Enters either graveyard during your turn. That's actually a very good seize for me. I can cook here. Terranova's boats. Moving on, doomed allied unit. to your hand, boosted by 2, give it Doom, then play a card. It sucks that we don't really want to do it that way, but
Guided by the light of the great sun.
we'll just get out more assimilate engines, I think.
What is
And then we'll play it.
truth if not an illusion? Please wait, Your Excellency. I'm falling behind.
There, at least we have the big 3. And then I can go and play Brathens, and then we can play this. And then we can start doing some graveyard stuff. Jeez. One, two, three, 4. It is a cooldown. I don't know what they have in the way of tall punish, but we kind of want to keep these alive too.
Your humble servant.
I need to get down Funeral Boat. So we'll do Funeral Boat, and then we'll do Stefan. And this is going to have to wait. It sucks that these are doomed, so they don't go to grave for Funeral Boat. Otherwise, that interaction would be crazy. Erendite's at 10. Well, we got a lot of points here.
What do you need me to do?
We can slow it down, play this, then we can... Wow, this is nuts. What does it start at? I'm pretty sure we have a good floor of this card. It's like 5 or something.
What then?
Here, let's take it a little slow. This is crazy. Good on them. But, I guess the living armor's just there for the construct. It's not really doing much else. I'm looking for something a little bit better for the, informant. Yeah, I see. Qcento hopefully can be. That'd be sick. Well, you might Lippy again, though. If they have a tutor. Or Tyr. Kraken? I guess they have a way of killing this. Or not. Cool deck.
Patience is not a virtue. I am known to
And
have.
next up here we have monsters, blood scent, vampires. The Veil's gonna help. So we can Torres, Calvite, do a little Veil play. Get rid of that. And then maybe coup something. Kill an engine. I'm looking for more bronze stuff if I'm being honest. So Vigo goes. There you go.
My legacy immortalized.
Wow. Yeah, Toad Prince. Verena. Deadlaugh. Hey, yo. Appreciate you. She kind of shuts down the letters as long as I can make a few engines, right? All we have to do is seize maybe a Nekarat and boost it, and then tough luck for you kind of thing, right? Sidian Mir is going to actually smurf, which is crazy. We can wait. Probably just gonna banish a few things. We'll do 1, 2, and 3. Just because I want to have actually some damage stuff left.
I shall not repeat Emir's mistakes.
Realistically, we probably just remove the Nekarat. Instead of doing the copy thing, because I don't want to wait another turn, you know? Let's wait on Lamp for a bit longer. I still have reach to get out. If I can save Vilgefortz, it's all the better.
For King Oberon.
The devotion. Huh. Might actually have to use him to get out of the round, unfortunately.
I need not spill blood to make you suffer like never before.
This is where Amnesty would have been good.
This one has the life force of a cockroach.
There we go. Less 14. It's not bad. It's just, I don't know if it's enough to get out.
An
There.
interesting choice.
Yeah, I'm not putting up with that. Let's give ourselves a round win here. That's 2 flutters, and if I get Remedy, I'll play one from their grave so they can't. then we're good. Or we coup that. It's a pretty good coup.
There is no other way.
Oh, we just need one more row. That would be so pretty. Alright, I'm out. Peace. Yep. Yep, goodbye. That is nuts. I am so gone. Yo, the math makes them go again? No. On their turn. If it wasn't for the devotion clause of the Unseen Elder, we would have been in such a good spot there. Holy. You lucky. It's funny my reaction to vampires being devotion was kind of strange, but it's like, this card depends on it. It's just no one ever plays Unseen Elder in vampires, because, you know, it's not what it used to be. I think we did okay. Let's just do that. I have a throw card. Nice.
I know the truth. I simply want you to admit it.
What do we got here? Boom, boom, boom. Wow. I want a sergeant, you know? It's just, there's nothing that's really worth. Unless I coup. Get rid of coup and get a sergeant. Assimilate proc on 3 different engines. Nah, we know that they have... We know that they have spying on stuff in hand. We can just go Vigo into... Terra Nova is going to be playing for 1, 2, or 3. So we're not going to use T Nova yet. Vigo is not a bad idea here. Try to find a sergeant. We probably take this, just because more engines is better in the long run. We're playing so many assimilate cards. This is likely where they play their Toad. No? Okay. That's where I play mine. Now both of those are gone too, which is crazy. And if they go for Incubus, then they have to bring back one of these, which is not very good for you at all, right? You can't give Bleeding to Veil 101. Unfortunate, but that's how it goes. I'm gonna play Brevins first. take
shame I have no
emissary. I think we do it this way so they can't toad this. They'll have to toad this. Wait, what happened? What? Where's the points? Oh, jeez. That was a misclick. I should have went here. Ignore. Listen, if we still win, then proof of concept, right?
What do you need me to do?
It's gonna get rid of this now. Clash -7.
Gotcha, puppy.
Terra Nova into... Doesn't matter where we put it. There we go. Nice. I might actually go and coup this once it gets hurt.
So silky. If you believe in any gods, pray to them now.
We still go range row, get both. I guess. We waste a little bit of time here, but we've already done the damage, I think. The issue is they played around my coup very well. It might have costed me, honestly. Assuming it's Regis, we're okay still, but...
I can help.
The North shall tuck tail and beg for
Next up
mercy.
here we have monsters, Arachas Swarm. Put back Nausicaa. This is too good for now. I think one of these can go. I gotta watch out for like a pred dive so we can't take open board emissary, but we can maybe take
I forgive you. This time.
Calvite and some. And then if they want to remove a 5, go ahead, I guess. Play the highest power units. Here. Ooh.
Oh, I sense trouble.
A little early for that one. Is she worth taking at 4? I don't think so. But we can do a little more before we take, you know? With Vilg. I think I'm gonna use this at 7. Otherwise they pass, right?
task.
Sick. And we just play like 2 bronzes. If they go. Don't want to give them Glusty food. Play a bronze card from your opponent's faction. Forktail would be massive here. Obviously, we're not going to get him, but...
Once you make a St. Claude at the dinner table, it's rude.
Really? Let's put this back in Skellige food. We're gonna put this back too. I might do it this way. Playing with the... That's not a bad move. Mind you, if they have another one of these, it's huge. I'm going for a soft bleed. I don't think I'm going to go all the way. There we go. You're going to reset for 2 points. That's crazy. The cat's actually a very good seize. I think here's what we're gonna do, okay? Gonna go in for this. Make one of these guys. And then we're just gonna go boom, 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 boom. And 2-0. That's not Kashi, is it? Oh, it's Kiki. Well, we take, and then we kill. It's the first of 2. I still get the assimilate stuff. Maybe we just don't care. I'll wait till they get another one down.
Don't snap your spout at me. I'm not feeling
it. 2 cats per turn. The row's full. I don't know. Here. So, and we get the assimilate procs every single time we play them. This is disgusting.
You will not regret this.
I'm pretty sure we go all in with the engines here. Geez, so we're gonna overcrowd them too. I should have done that before, but who cares? I got excited. I think we have good reason to be. Yeah, please, give me more turns to make this right.
Your sorrows.
Do I enjoy torture?
Here, let's go again.
A bit.
It's this one first. Holy. I think
You crossed the wrong sorceress.
I don't want to coup that because it plays against me. I think what I'm actually going to do is this. Well, I lost a couple points here. Again, I'm getting too excited during this game and I'm not playing it the way I should. I'm liking the idea of cooing the Duchess Informant because we have the 3 even damage there. Put her back and get it instead of having to hit the armor. Again, it's one of those things, man, where, you know, life is pretty good with this deck right now, so we don't kill anything, we're just gonna sink the damage. I thought that this was my bigger one. Okay, so let's flip the order. This is first, this is second. I thought I had them on the other way. If I boost this up, then it protects me from getting it killed, but it's not that big of a deal. Like, do I pass? 3, 6, 9. We just go for a high score, I guess. I don't know. Listen, I'll just pass because I can't play this properly. And next up here we have Carapace, which could be tough because it's going to be hard to give things spying, right? All the stuff that they want to protect, they can just use the leader on. I'm going to say this goes back for now. That's a bit better.
Guided by the light of the great sun.
Bro. Easy. Easy. And we don't know if they have Tall Punish, so I might just take that. Just looks like your typical Ogroids. That's what we're gonna do? Okay. I can't coup that. We have no way of doing that. I don't want to boost it either.
You will not regret
It's probably just this.
Suffering a noble's friend will be a count once
We'll just get a couple engines down. I think that's better than Emissary here, because I can play in with the Diplos. Gives me another option for later as well. Wouldn't you say it's kind of early for a defender? Sure. I could pass at 7 and be happy with my commitments. Maybe we could do a little bit better. Is there anything I can not do here? It's gonna have to be one of these. Theirs goes up by 6.
Onward, sons of Nilfgaard!
I think I'm just good here, if I'm being honest. Couple gold cards, first on Nero. Let's put this back. It's possible they run Sabbath. And then they try to bring back 1, 2, and 3. What do you bring back for me? This or this? These are at 5 now.
My loyalty is to Imperial coin, not to the face depicted there.
I hate nothing more than a creaky door.
We played a long game. It's ambitious, but I think we can make it there. I don't want to spend everything. I think we gotta respect the process here. This goes kind of crazy.
As good as dead, that lot.
So far, my best target is this. They don't have Defender, so if they do play Crumb, we remove Crumb, and I think that's what we have to actually deal with. You're gonna trade just that for that? Sure. If I'm playing Incubus, what am I getting? It's not worth it, no. I could do 4. I could do a 4 there. And a 4 there. That's not terrible.
My duty? To stick my nose where it doesn't belong.
This is 5 though.
Everyone has their secrets. Everyone.
Yeah, let's do it like that. That's a bit better. I guess. They're gonna waste all my good stuff here. I have to use Stefan. Because if they play Crumb, I have to kill Crumb, go into round 3, and then take Goliath. But if they keep playing here, then I'm likely going to be taking... Okay, I guess it's turn over regardless.
Burn your feathers off.
So they can't play Crumb. I'm pretty sure that was the move. You could argue that leader somewhere earlier could have been better, but we get leader off of either nudging something down. We'll figure it out. I'm gonna say this goes for now. Oswald's playing at 10. Playing at 12 in my grave. I'm wondering if using that leader in round 2 would have prevented them from going in on the second last card, and then we would have been able to save Terra Nova. I don't know. There's going to be Incubus, or it's going to be theirs. And they get for a 10. So we're doing all right. Maybe I should have kept the coup. Toad Prince dies. Yeah, we're not getting a leader. Oh, wait. Let's go. Let's go. Next time I'm using this in round 2, though, if I'm in this matchup.